Uh, a very good evening to all. Uh, Thanks a lot to Team Apollo Artho, especially Dr. Agnesh Tikku, Dr. Sanjay Dar, Dr. Siddharth Yadav. Uh, my topic today is, as already beautifully explained by Dr. Agnesh Tikku, that soft skills, which are obviously not taught anywhere. So let's start with without any wastage of time. Uh, so why this topic? Actually, there is a life beyond the routine. Routinely, we go to school, we go to colleges, we pass an entrance examination, and we adopt a profession, be it doctorate or any medical profession, or for that matter, any profession. We started earning, and that's what the routine is. And we try to obtain few more skills, but nobody teaches us beyond that. And there is at least no formal teaching, and whatever we learn is we learn by mistakes, we learn by experience, we learn by advice from the senior or colleague, but there's no formal teaching. I try to explore what is it and is it important or not. So basically, let's start with the life is actually three letters: B, C, and D. B is birth, D is death, no control, already decided. C is the choice. Here we have to act. This is the only scope where we can act on the C. So, what is the target of life? If one word sentence, a one word definition, what is the target of any life for anyone for that matter? Be any professional, be any businessman, be any person, you want to do anything, you buy something, you do whatever. It essentially the one word is satisfaction. You want to achieve satisfaction, and of course everybody want to be successful, and hence even after success, all you want is satisfaction. So how do you achieve that? That's the target. What is the purpose of life? If we start with the ideal purpose of life is to live a very happy life, to learn, of course, to love each other and to get love from others, and of course, to leave this world one day with some sort of legacy. That is the ideal purpose of the life. The true purpose is not only to make us happy, but also to make other people happy, to alleviate the suffering of others, and that will bring true happiness from within. Actually, if you see, generally there are three types of people around. There are actually movers and shakers of this world, which are, the percentage may not be too much actually, maybe 10 to 15% at on an average. That too, I'm slightly generous. Those are the people, those who make things happen. Then majority of us are those who let it happen. We are mediocre, we don't involve much, but still we keep it ours to ourselves. And there are few percentage, maybe 10, 20% of people, they don't know why they have been born, what is the purpose of life, and those people who don't know what has happened. So that is the category. Grossly, these are the classification. However, exact number may not be easy to define. If you see, there is a very little difference. The reality is there is a very little difference between mediocre and the greatness. Majority of us are mediocre. There are only few people, 5 to 10% people, they are actually great in every field, in every sphere of life. And they are the shakers and movers of the world. And if you see, the boiling point is only 1 degree different than the warm water. So though the difference is only 1 degree, but actual difference is tremendous. They generate steam, and steam can have a power, and it can create power for many things. Uh, As you know, the difference between a race horse that wins first place and second place is hardly a fractions of second, but winning and losing is huge actually. The winner is always winner, and loser is always loser actually. So that is the difference. What I mean, the message is the mediocre people can become great provided we push slightly more hard. So the difference is not huge. All we need to do is apply ourselves, apply the correct skills, and take it from there. As per the research, this is not my own observation. On an average person uses only the small fraction, i.e., 10 to 15% of his whole potential. So whole 80 to 85% of potential get wasted, and we never utilize this, and obviously we leave this world. So that means there is a deep, vast reservoir of untapped power deep within each individual. Hence, there is a strong need for all of us to explore this potential. So, how do we do that? They say the unexamined life is not worth living. So we have to examine, we have to explore our life to, to live it, our potential fully. So he has started exploring this is not the only way, but we must try to explore our life to the best possible extent we can. So if I ask the question who wants to be successful, by and large majority of us are going to raise hand. They want to be successful in any field of life, and any success is a different story that I'll be coming to later stage. But everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to be satisfied. Generally, what are the components of success? Success means happiness. It means some significant achievement, and of course, you need to be of some significance, relevance, and you want to have some legacy behind. Success means different to different people. Success does not mean always money, but the common thing is everyone wants it and it takes efforts to achieve it. Success is not what you have already achieved, but success is actually what you are capable of achieving. So, next question is how to become successful in life. Well, we all there are two types of skills generally: hard skills and soft skills. So, what are the hard skills? We go to school, we colleges, we acquire some knowledge, we acquire take degrees, we pass certain exams, pass few barriers, and of course, we attain skills as we become orthopedic surgeon. We go through the rigorous training process, and hence we achieve the hard skills. But is that good enough? Though it is must. Without these hard skills, you cannot be anywhere, but that is not good enough. The answer is no. That's not the only difference. There are two orthopedic surgeons. One is a MS, the other is also MS. So graduated or post-graduated from the same college, same training, but one is hugely successful in life, other is hardly there. So what is the difference? There has to be some difference. So that's what we have to explore, and that's what called as soft skills. And soft skills are an essential ingredient for success, and one need to know them because eyes can't see what mind doesn't know, and we need to deliberate have a deliberate effort to apply these soft skills to our daily life so that we can achieve to the best possible extent we can. The first soft skill is the goals and targets. Actually, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. The purpose of setting goal is to enhance our life in some way. So, what is goal, anyways? A goal is a dream with a deadline. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Does goal setting work actually? Yes, it does. It helps you to identify what you want to accomplish and find the ways to do it. The benefit of setting goals are you are going to concentrate better. It will give you motivation to do better. It will help you in strategizing, and you're going to be more organized in your efforts. And essentially, in the end, you will achieve whatever goal you want. So, how to set the goals? That's also the skill. Learning how to set the goal is as important as knowing what are your goals. First, think big. Aim for the highest. Don't aim for the lowest. Or don't aim for mediocrity. The bigger the dream is, the bigger will be the reward. If you can dream it, you can do it. Find what you love to do and do it. Find something you feel passionate about and then start doing it. As the great president said, the dream is not what you see in the sleep, it is actually the thing which does not let you sleep. So don't be afraid of introducing new ideas. Think differently. Think why I am here, what is the purpose of my life, and aim to make some difference. Because life comes only once, that's a fact of matter. So do something unique, do something special, or for that matter, you set any goal of your life. It should serve as a blueprint of your life. But you must realize your potential because everybody is not equally capable or does not have same potential. You may have better potential, but maybe in the different areas. So you don't not necessarily into the same rat race. And the goal should have a definite chief aim. You should be honest setting goal, honest with yourself, and you should be consistent. The goal should be based on your want, not the need. The need, we have to do everything. That is no extra. We are not doing anything extra. It should be based on hunger. You should be hungry for doing this, not just your desire or the requirement. So once you set your goal, you must write it down. An unwritten want is just a wish, a dream which will never happen. The day you put your goals in writing is the day it becomes a commitment, and that will change your life forever. So, gradually, the steps are to you must identify your goals, set your objectives, list the obstacles or any difficulties, identify your what are the resources, which means the human resources are the particular skills you require, develop a plan, and of course, list the benefits of achieving goals so that you can motivate yourself to achieve that. Actually, there are three types of goals. You got short-term goals or immediate goals, then short-term goals and long-term goals. Immediates are within days, short terms are within months, and the long terms are the years, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and the decades. So, what are the qualities of effective goals? The effective goals should have a smart strategy, which means they should be specific, they should be measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. If you do not have these qualities, you may not be able to achieve that. However, be flexible, don't be too rigid. Be ready to readjust your goals, but not give up them. Also, don't forget the goals must also be reviewed at some stage. But you also need to realize that the goal not necessarily always succeed and they can fail. But what are the reasons for that the goals are going to fail? If you're not written them down, if you're not rewarding yourself after achieving goals, even if it is small, if you are unrealistic or not very specific to set your goals, if your goals kept changing or switching goals with the weather, or if the goals are not incorporated into smart strategy, as I've already told, then these are the reasons the goals are going to be failing. The next soft skill is take action, because act to achieve your goal. If you're not acting, obviously just setting goal is not going to serve you any purpose. So taking action is the most important step towards success. Taking the first step is usually the hardest part of the journey. Start with small, but make it a regular habit. Mind you, the regular is a very, very important feature. You are never too old to set another goal or a dream, a new dream. Those who haven't set can do it today. A dream becomes a goal when action is taken toward achieving it. So then identify best and most effective possible strategies to reach your goal. Make a list of all strategies and select the best possible strategies you're going to utilize to achieve that. Outline a specific plan to accomplish each strategy. Of course, you've taken action, but you need persistence. And for persistence, you need motivation. If you're not motivated enough, you will not be able to achieve, you will not be able to show the persistence, which is important. Motivation and commitments are what make us strive to achievement. They give us push and resolve to complete all of all of the other steps in the goal process. Motivation and commitments are specific to your situation. They are individual, subjective. They are not objective. And yeah, they are specific to our situation and life. And only you can form the statement that will ensure you reach your goal the quickest. The more personal you make your motivation and commitment statement for each goal, the more motivated you will be to accomplish your goal. You, the best is you need to visualize, you need to imagine the end point after achieving the goal. What a satisfaction, what a difference in life is going to be. Then only you're going to get motivated and you start taking action. So learn the power of the purpose. Spend time every day visualizing another details of your perfect future. If you can imagine it and visualize it, you can create it. The world is nothing but a canvas to the imagination. Cherish your vision and your dream as they are the children of your soul, the blueprint of your ultimate achievement. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear. We must accept infinite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. So, visualization is very important. It increases creativity and productivity. It is great motivating factor. Actually, there's no better gratification than achieving your goal. So paint a picture of end point after achieving your goal. Remember, small victories are leading to can lead to big successes. Imagination, actually, they say, is more important than knowledge even. So that is the power of imagination. You can also get motivation by reading biographies, inspiration from the successful people, reading their stories, success stories, follow your mentor or role model, follow and listen to the motivational speeches, read self-help books, and of course get motivated from your own past successes. If you've done it in past, you're going to do it in future as well. The real enemy is within us, not outside. By not dreaming and not acting upon to succeed, we actually fail. So you need to have a bold vision and strong strategy. So dream it, believe it, plan it, work on it, and enjoy it. The next soft skill is persistence and focus. Because if you are not persistent and focused, you're not going to be achieving what you want to do. So perseverance and persistence are the key because you're going to face some obstacles on the way. So never give up. And you need to be having full wholehearted concentration while doing everything like studying, working, playing, praying, doing whatever you, but you need to be focused, you need to be having concentration and focus towards your goal. So stay motivated, be determined to succeed, be focused fully, have a passion along with the patience. Of course, the patience is needed. You must avoid multitasking, concentrate all the special efforts on the job in hand rather than thinking about many other issues. Focus on the bigger picture, so don't allow the smaller and unimportant issues to clutter your mind and waste your time and energy. Next is, of course, skill is smart work. We all know that hard work is very, very important. There is absolutely no replacement. So be willing to work hard. And the great news for you is hard work has never killed anyone. So that is something very, very positive. So don't be afraid of working hard. But of course, the smart work, along with the hard work, you must need smart work. Smart work actually refers to being creative and looking for other ways to get the work done faster and easier. It is smart work is going to avoid burnout, is going to be more productive and efficient. Actually, smart work is delegation of the work to the others. One of the greatest time management skill is knowing the right person to perform the task. When delegating, it is very important that you provide all the necessary information. Also ensure that the person who will perform the task is clear about what is expected of them and what is expected from you. Give slight extra on the daily basis. Just doing routine is not going to serve any purpose or not going to serve the whole story. You have to do something extra on every day. So work hard, work smart, and obviously you will achieve success. So in conclusion, both hard work and smart work go hand in hand, but smart work is considered better because it's time saving, it's efficient in monetary terms and effective also. The next soft skill, very, very important, is time management and timing, which is everything. Why it is important? Because time is limited. Once it is gone, you never get it back. To be the most effective, we have to use the time wisely. When we are more efficient in time management skills, we are going to be more productive and more organized. We will have more time to do and enjoy other things we truly love, like hobbies, recreation, and other stuff. If you are not good at time management skills, then obviously we are going to like this lady, everything all around, and she does not know what to do. Your time is limited, so don't waste living someone else's life. You have to live your own life. Time management is more important than just managing time. It is actually controlling the use of most valuable and most undervalued resource. It is actually managing oneself in relation to time. It is setting the priorities and taking charge of the situation and the time utilization. You need to start changing those habits and activities that cause the wastage of time. Be willing to adopt habits and methods to maximize use of time. This is a very good metric. If you carefully just concentrate on this, this is urgent. On this column, there's urgent and not urgent. Here it is important and not important. If you mix like urgent and important, you have to do it right now. If it is urgent but not important, you can delegate to someone who can do it for you. If it is important but not urgent, you decide schedule it to later time. If neither it is important nor it is urgent, you just delete it. You do not have to do it or waste any time on that. So very, very important actually. So what are the tips of prioritizing? You must break the goals up into manageable tasks, create a timeline, set the milestones, do the hardest thing first, Organize the block of time, but don't overschedule. Leave some free space in between. Really consider what is urgent and what is not. The most important is procrastination. You must avoid, which essentially means to defer the action, delay, to put off it to another day, that this will be done tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'm going to do. It is never going to happen because you're going to have another work. So better do it, finish it off, get it over. The fact of matter is that no work is small. Don't think the work is small. Our job, any job is small. No work is done until it is actually done. So be careful. You have to do it, finish it off, tick it off, then only it is done. There are frequent time wasters. We all know that social media, Facebook, YouTube, TV, gossip. You have to be careful, though you can use that, but you need to be careful avoiding too much of time on these. Unnecessary internet, email surfing, disorganized meeting, unnecessary interruption. So we need to learn how to avoid unnecessary interruption so that continuity is maintained and your time become more productive. For example, you are attending a meeting or any get together or anything important official function. You need to confirm the meeting date, time, and purpose of ahead of the time. Prepare an agenda with clear, defined goals. Bring the people back to the goals of the meeting whenever they go off the topic, and in and summarize and take action in the future. Start using this wonderful gadget, which is a smartphone actually, though it has got disadvantage, but it is wonderfully if you use it to your own advantage. For example, there's an organizer from my own, this thing, the phone, there's a screenshot actually. You can note down like day-to-day work, your any family issues, any transaction, any work related, personal, miscellaneous, and just see it once a day and then note it down what are the priorities so that you can start making a few phone calls or whatever, because you are going to be busy in your own work. By the time you realize it's already 3 or 4 o'clock, offices are going to start closing, then you mount up some frustration that some important work is missed, and you have to use that, make few calls while you are in between the work, so that nothing is ignored. So that is what important of having bit organized schedule and you proper utilization of the smartphone. So you need to get organized on daily basis, on weekly basis, monthly basis, the year wise, and of course towards your future dream future. You need to be organized, put an organized effort on day-to-day basis, so that eventually you are going to achieve what you want. So plan and plan well, because failing to plan is planning to fail. Start working toward your goal every single day. You should not ignore or you should not skip anything. So make every single day count. That does not mean you're working 24/7. You have to be good, smart at managing time. You must enjoy your life, have a parallel life, but regular habit is must. Keep some time for study on daily basis so that you can read and research about your area of interest. Spend time with your family and loved one. It is very important to have a balanced life. Most important gift we can ever give to our children or family is the time, because work will continue lifelong. But time will you will share with your family is simply the precious. Take regular break. Don't undermine the importance of this. Take regular vacation with the family. Very helpful to re-energize yourself. And there is something called as me time, which means your own time. Nobody's around with you. Very, very important. Don't ignore this aspect. Me time is not being selfish. Everyone needs me time. Without it, you cannot recharge yourself. It is not selfish. It is your self-interest. It is for you. Also, you must realize that we should not work like without realizing, without stopping, without doing every single day, 365 days a year. You must hit the pause button, stop and reflect on your life regularly. Give yourself some break so that you can introspect. Avoid, it is going to avoid burnout, both physical and mental burnout. You also need to learn how to have a work life balance and have a balanced life. If you When I'm saying balanced life, you need to realize the key areas of your life. The most important to me is your health. Don't ignore that. Then, of course, the next important is your family. Don't ignore that. Very important. Religion, though we tend to take negative part from it, but if you think positive and take practical and real sense teaching, it is actually the great help to you, irrespective of whatever religion you belong. All religion teaches very good uh, human touch, and you make you better human being. Of course, you need to acquire better education, more and more education, and then of course become the career. Career is not the first thing, and career is not everything. It may be one third of your life, but not everything. And of course, everybody loves money. You need to earn, and of course, you should. Of course, you should not be aloof. You have to have some social interaction, and then, of course, you want to do some achievement, some legacy, and you need to be recognized among the society. These are the key areas you must try to strike some balance and achieve something from every aspect. Simplify your life, create a balance in all areas of your life. Next soft skill is thinking and thought process. Actually, thoughts are energy. They are real power. Life is what we our thoughts make. It is a matter of choice to us whether we want to think positive or negative in any situation for that matter. If you're a positive thinker, positive thinking is mental and emotional attitude that focuses on the brighter side of the life and expects positive result. Whereas a negative thinker and the word thoughts attitude bring up negativity, and they bring up unhappy mood and unhappy action and negative action, not good news. Positive thinking give you the key to success. Positive thinking brings inner peace, success, improved relationship, better health, happiness, and satisfaction. It also help the daily affair of the life move more smoothly and make life look bright and promising. It also helps you to achieve your goal and success. Success achieved faster if you think positive and more easily, and you're going to be more happy, more energetic, and you will have a greater inner power and strength if you're thinking positive. So be positive. It is going to channelize your energy. A negative thinker sees a difficulty in every opportunity, whereas a positive thinker sees an opportunity in every difficulty. Thoughts are actually contagious. So positive and negative thinking does matter actually. You can be optimistic or pessimistic. If you're optimistic, you're going to have a positive energy. If you're pessimistic, you're going to have negative energy and huge impact so far as on daily life as well as on your future. Actually, negative energy reduces the circle of your influence, whereas positive energy is going to enlarge your circle of influence. So you have to decide. There are people who are negative self-talks, and there are people who are got positive self-talk, and they will have a positive spin. Negative self-talk, like I have never done it before, it is too complicated, I don't have the resources. Whereas positive people is going to say that it is an opportunity to learn something new. I'll tackle it from a different angle. And necessity is the mother of invention. So you must do that. Yes, I did it in past. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And yes, I will. You must try to practice the realistic optimism about the future, and because eventually everything is going to be great. And avoid no. Actually, each no you hear has the potential to erode your confidence bit by bit until you quit altogether. Like, no, you cannot do it, no, you are wrong, no, you are too old, no, it will never work, no, you do not have the education. So try to avoid no listening as well saying. So you must have accurate thought process, very, very important. Hence, you must overcome the thought process barrier, especially the negative thought process. As they say, as you think, so shall you become. The next soft skill is self-confidence. Very, very important again. So what is self-confidence? Self-confidence is a term used to describe how secure you are a person as a person in your own decision and action, and how free you are from any doubts. Self confidence is often the single most important ingredient that distinguishes a successful person from the less successful person. Self confidence is actually the doing what you believe to be the right, even if other marks or criticize you for it. Being willing to take the risk and go extra mile to achieve better things, and admitting your mistakes and learning from them. That is called self confidence. Self confidence is extremely important in almost all the aspect of the life. Self confident people are going to inspire confidence in others, their audience, their bosses, their customers, and their friends. When we are talking customer, especially being doctors, we are talking patients. The good news is that the self confidence can be learned and built upon. So don't give excuses that self confidence is something which can be ignored and you cannot do it, you cannot achieve it. The first vital step, however, to achieve self confidence is believe in yourself. Believe that I can, I will, I must. Believe in your capacity to succeed, because self confidence is going to lighten your way. It is actually the attitude not the aptitude that determine your altitude. However, there are three types of confidence, self-confidence. You can have a low self-confidence, optimal self-confidence, which is obviously desirable. This is what we should be hitting at, and overconfidence, again, not desirable. When you got talking on low self-confidence, it is actually staying in your comfort zone, fearing the failures, and so avoiding taking risk. It is basically governing your behavior based on what other people are going to think, and working hard to cover up your mistake and hoping that you can fix the problem before anyone notices it. So self-confidence, low self-confidence is not good news. So is the case of overconfidence. Overconfidence is again not good news. Often we come across the people who are overconfident, that is egoistic. They are stubborn. Generally, these people have the so-called superiority complex. It is important to be confident, but not overconfident, because overconfidence is going to make you egoistic, irritating, bragging about your qualities and achievement will not make you reach anywhere. So, what are the action plans you can take to boost your confidence within you? Actually, you start loving and accepting yourself as you are. Say, yes, you are okay. Start your day with a smile. Make mistake and correct it. Give a pat on your back. Count your blessing, not on only and keep complaining about negativity. Think, feel, and talk positive. Spend time with the self-confident people. Tolerate reversal with a positive frame of mind. You think that sometimes the hardship and reversal can bring out the best in us. They can be blessing in disguise. So be positive. Appreciate yourself as it is. Do not neglect yourself. Believe in what you have. You got the wings, you can fly. Sense of worth and self confidence come when you accept yourself as you are, not when you are trying to be what other people expect you to do. And also, very important to realize your self esteem. It is important that you feel good about yourself. Try and simultaneously try to be best in the field. Whatever job you are doing, whatever level you are a postgraduate, you are a registrar, you are a consultant, you try to be best in job, whatever is been given to you. And how you are going to do that, you must try to acquire as much knowledge and as much skill possible. And of course, you have to work hard to do that. These are the things going to bring you more confidence, and they are going to achieve better. As this gentleman who has never won any election till he ran for the presidential election of US and eventually became the most confident leader. So he lost many elections, but eventually became the most confident leader. Next important is to increase your self-confidence. You need to be aware of, have a self-awareness. Not two people, any two people are the same. They are going to be different. You got your own strength and weakness. So you must realize that. You should try to capitalize on your strength, however, recognize and build on your weaknesses. The source of health, happiness, and success are your self esteem, your self confidence, and your emotional intelligence. Very, very important next soft skill is communication skills. Very important. Learn the healthy communication skills. What is communication skill? It is sharing of ideas and information between the people. Why it is important? Because it is going to inspire confidence, it is going to build respect, it will help you make friends, it will reveal your ability to others, it will develop a distinct personality. Wherever you are in a business or any profession, effective communication helps us better understand a person or situation, enable us to resolve the differences, build trust and respect, and create an environment where creative ideas, problem solving, affection, and caring can flourish. Actually, as Mother Teresa said, kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. You are not the responsible for what you have said, but you are also responsible what you have not said. So very important. So communication, don't undermine the importance of this skill in any sphere of life. Very important. Actually, the quality of your life is the quality of your communication, both within yourself, with yourself, as well with others. So, in conclusion, a communication, a man is seldom better than his conversation. So, try to put deliberate efforts to improve your communication skills. So there are 7 C's of effective communication. It has to be complete, it has to be concise. You must consider the situation. It should be clear, concrete, and you need to be courteous, and it has to be correct communication. So, what are the various ways you can overcome the barriers of ineffective communication? You need to start connecting with audience, whatever you're speaking with. Use simple words, use your body language, and be aware of the culture sensitivities. Check for understanding before you proceed. Seeking the participation, have effective, invite effective questions, and summarize what you have said. But there are two types of communication. There can be verbal and non-verbal communication actually. So path of good communication is listen to understand. Understand before you speak. Speak to be understood. Understand, seek understanding before proceeding and repeat if required. The body language don't undermine the importance of body language because your face is an index of mind and it clearly displays the person's interest. Your posture, your head motion, your facial expression, your eye contact, your gestures, everything is important. Listening, very important. We all try to undermine the importance of listening. So, here, while I'm speaking, I'm pretty sure you all are having good communication skill. You are listening it more effectively. I hope so. You're not sleeping. Be fully focused on speaker. Concentrate and avoid interruption. So, fortunately, Dr. Agnesh has muted you, so you cannot interrupt me. Show your interest to the speaker. Listen twice as much as we speak. Actually, we do it entirely differently. So just simple. We got two ears and one tongue. So has to be double the amount of time listening and rather than speaking. There can be two types of listeners: active listener and passive listener. There are few. Majority of you are active listener right now, but there must be few passive, laid back, easily distracted, asking no question, has a preconceived idea that whatever I am speaking may not be correct, and this because they are going to disregard the information. Because most of you are going to focus, paying attention, asking question, keeping your mind open, and going to assimilate some information positively. So that is what active listening is. The next skill is your networking and relationship. Networking and relationship are very important because people who have fine relationship and respect for each other is going to have mutual benefit and win-win situation for each other. So you must start connecting with the family, connect with the society, connect with the country, connect with the world, connect with the universe, and of course connect with the God. And then you're going to have access to infinite power, infinite possibilities, and infinite peace. So connect with the best in the field, share your success, seek input from your like-minded, start spending time with the right people, choose your friend carefully. Next is in interpersonal skills. You need to have good at networking, interpersonal relationship. You need to also have the skills to dealing with the difficult people, conflict resolution, have personal branding skills, and of course avoid any office politics. You must be very cooperative. You work as a team. Giving, believe in giving rather than taking always. Build a circle of people around you. Start cheering for other people's victory as well, not only for yourself. The greatest ability of you is to have a dependability. So you should be a member of the team who is always dependable. Engage in the solution, not excuses. Be a part of solution rather than part of problem. The next soft skill is risk taking abilities and overcome the fear of failure. So have risk taking, calculated risk taking capacity with courage and of course farsightedness. Actually believing that because you have failed earlier, you will fail again, that is not good because fear of failure is going to deplete your self-confidence and hence you're going to lose on your path. Failure defeats loser, but failure inspires winners. You have to remind yourself that failure is an integral part of success. There's always not a win-win and rosy situation. There are going to be good days and bad days. So even if there's a failure, you must learn from it because no one will manufacture a lock without key. And similarly, God won't give you a problem without a solution. God won't give us dreams if we cannot achieve it. So you have to believe it. Replace your fear with a positive and self confidence. The only power greater than fear is your faith. So have firm faith. To keep trying and trying. Winner never quit, and quitters never win. Always maintain a positive attitude. Start facing your problem head on Any whatever big the problem may be, you can face it. Learn from your own and others failure. There is nothing like a perfect man. A winner is not one who never fails, but the one who never quits. It is not important to get it right, but it is important to get going. Don't settle for failure because this can lead to serious blow on to your self-confidence. Don't look back, don't give up, keep striving. Change your perspective of life, positive, self-confidence, believe in yourself. As they say, as he has said, the strength does not come from winning. You struggle to develop your strength. So you need to be obviously struggling. Michael Jordan said that I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I've succeeded. Another quote, I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So bring the positive perspective. Build a bridge and get over it. You will have challenges, you will have road blocks, you can have excuses or success, but not both. Next soft skill is expertise and excellence. Settle nothing less than excellent in your field. Be the best possible you can. Whatever role you are playing, which is small, bigger, you need to be try to be best. Even if you're doing a ward work today, or for that matter, doing any surgery, applying the plaster, or doing the dressing, do it in the best possible way. Excellence is doing your duty plus little more. It's just not a formality 10 to 4 job and then everything's over. You need to be putting every time, every day, little more extra. Next is actually, in excellence, you need to realize the perfectionist. There are people who are perfectionists and believe in perfection. Those sounds good, but can murder your creativity. So you must aim for excellence rather than perfection. Excellent person get accepted by people around. Excellent person never stop learning and unlearning and relearning. The road to excellence is always under construction. So you raise your standard. Be customer centric, which means patient centric. Patient should be a top focus. Everything else is going to fall in place. Be it money, be it every fame, everything is going to fall in place, provided you keep at forefront focus, 100% satisfaction, 100% safety of the patient. Have consistent performance with an attitude of continuous improvement. Concentrate and have a detailed plan. Be a keen listener. Actually, there are 9 C's of excellence: the confidence, the competence, the character, cognizance, credibility, communication, cooperation, creativity, and customer centric. If you want to achieve extraordinary, you have to put extraordinary efforts as well. Then nothing like ordinary. Next soft skill, though not directly soft skill, but one of the skill strategies, financial aspect. All of us love money, rightly so. Money does matter, though money is not everything, but money is very, very important. So, hence, you must earn money, but mainly try to increase your capability of earning money. So that is the difference. Just doing a job is not necessarily going to have increase your capability. Your employability should be, you should be able to increase your employability. That means acquiring knowledge, skills, competence, so that your money earning capability increases. You must also enjoy the economic and sufficient wealth acquired by just and righteous mean. Mind you, by just and righteous mean, not by hurting someone, not by snatching someone else's money, or for that matter, doing any harmful effect or any evil act. And simultaneously, just it is very important though earning money, but simultaneously learn the habit of saving. Actually, that's a soft skill, and budgeting. And of course, you must value your money. It will bring mental and physical well-being. You need to be very good at managing your finances because we are doctors, we are busy, we hardly know the financial of it. So get out of debts as early as possible. Your money should grow, they should never sleep. Invest them carefully. One need to be aware of arithmetic, taxation, insurances. Very, very important. You must try to create some passive income where you are not working, but there is a passive income generated. But simultaneously, we must try to draw a line. Very, very important. How much is enough? Only you can decide it for yourself, no one else, because this is a subjective matter. But we have to draw a line. We need to realize that after third generation, no one perhaps is going to remember our name, at least because of money. So be very careful, and life is not that long, and we're not going to be here forever. So we do need money, but of course, money is not everything, and we should not be mad in a race to achieve that. Spending wealth on yourself, your family, your friends, relative, and meritorious deeds. Very important. This is going to give you more satisfaction. Money earned honestly, spent wisely, invested in the service of humankind will bring you the satisfaction and happiness. And that is the target. That is the reason I have touched this topic. Next is stress management. Very, very important soft skill. There are two types of stresses actually, good stress and bad stress. We all do face these things. Stress is not a good thing. With work, of course, the pressure will be there. The pressure itself is usually a good thing. It motivates you keep action and do good job. When you experience stress, your body mind begins to suffer. Large area of mental and physical problems have been linked to prolonged exposure of stress. Begins to have a negative impact on your performance and your time management. It delays your tasks. So it's going to have a big negative impact. The common causes of stress are we think that too much to do not have time, I'm not where I should be, we are in a race. So that is a cause of stress. We need to avoid that. The main reason is we are too rigid to our ideas. We try to control the environment, which is not possible. We think that my way is the only way. But reality is we do not have much control. So be careful about this aspect. Actually, the way we see and think the problem is actually the real problem. So accept what you cannot change and change what you can. Your greatest ability is, fortunately, is the power to choose. So you choose carefully the reaction to or how you react. Things you cannot control, you should not take stress. Things you can control, like your attitude, your mood, your reaction, so must work on that, not on the things which you cannot. As they say, nothing is permanent. Don't stress yourself too much, because no matter how bad the situation is, it will change. Next is health and fitness, both physical and mental health. Don't ignore that, very important, which essentially means you need to have regular exercise, good sleep, good balanced food, and of course, don't forget the recreation and hobbies. Look after your health, especially the mental health. Eat healthy. Take care of your mind, body, and emotions. Sleep, very important, adequate sleep, at least 8 hours a day. Don't carry your day into night. Before going to sleep, run over the day's problem and thank God for everything. Be in the right of frame of mind before you sleep, because sleep soundly nurtures the body. Next is happiness. We all want to be there, but unless until we put some deliberate efforts, we need to have achieve internal contentment. If we do not do that, we will never be happy. Stop comparing yourself with the life of others, as you do not as you do not know what is journey all about. Start competing against the earlier version of yourself, not anyone else. Each one has got strength and weakness. Don't cry over your shortcomings and weaknesses. Have zero expectation from others. If they do something for you, that is bonus, but do not expect. Practice patience, forgiveness to yourself and to others. Don't be too critical of yourself and others. Forgive and forget. Keep smiling. Smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. Some people bring happiness wherever they go. Some people bring happiness whenever they go. So keep your sense of humor alive. Don't take yourself too serious. No one else is going to take you that serious. Happy and healthy mind is must to achieve your objectives. Practice patience. The desire of immediate gratification can be barrier to your success. To be truly successful, patience and delayed gratifications are necessary ingredient. Success is like a cake. It takes time to bake. Overnight stardom is very rare. It takes time, heartaches, persistence to climb the ladder of success. Stay calm and composed. Keep praying. Be grateful, and keep pray for wisdom. Pray for strength. Be humble. Remain down to earth. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less actually. Just touch of technology, don't ignore this. We are all using it every day, we're facing it. Keep yourself updated with advanced technology. Whosoever desire constant success must change his conduct with the time. Because as you see, there is a huge change. Technology has become smarter, and unfortunately, we have not. So, the small change in technology, small learning in technology is going to have big impact. Of course, the positive impact. One should not ignore the good administrative skill like listening, speaking, editing, writing, emailing, or calling. Very important. And of course, the good managerial skill, have a manager on this side and a manager on this side. Actually, there's a difference. You have need to have good leadership skills. That means I'm not talking political leader. I'm got talking a team leader. Have a team building, strategic planning, supervising, decision making, delegating, and mentoring and giving feedback skills. That is important. A leader is one who gets along with others, take them along, bring best from each of them, generate trust and respect and hope. So be a good mentor, help others to reach their horizon, treat others the way you would like to be treated, collaborate with others. Best reward you can award to someone is sincere and honest appreciation and recognition. So facilitate the success of your subordinates. Nothing can kill an ambition of subordinate than unnecessary criticism. However, healthy criticism is not bad. Be sympathetic and show respect to others' opinion. When you are wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Talk about your own mistake before criticizing others. Think from other person's perspective as well. Next is professional ethics, particularly in India, the need of hours. When a person is at work, he must think of his work only. He must put his heart and soul into work. Each employee is an organic part of organization, and one must strive to contribute his might to the successful functioning of that organization wherever he or she is working. Next is enthusiasm. One should be enthusiastic because you need to have a genuine enthusiasm with a complete self control. You should not be too over enthusiastic. That means the 90% should stay inside and only 10% should come out because it will keep your energy high. And it basically, with more enthusiasm, you're going to do more than what you're being paid for. And that is what the target should be. You must try to take some initiative, act on or be acted upon. Either find the way or make the way. Either go with the flow or direct the flow. Seek the opportunity rather than security. So these are basically, if you're more enthusiastic, you're going to do this. Make opportunity rather than waiting for the opportunity. Participate and get yourself involved wherever you are working, wherever you are uh, doing any job. Next is you must work on your personality. Ideally speaking, it should be pleasing, welcoming. You should have a good dress sense, good body language, and professional attitude, behavior, and be polite. Like have this look at the body language, the dress sense, everything seem perfect. Character building. Again, you have to put some deliberate effort. What is character? Character is what you do when you know that nobody is watching you. It will help you to build your image and reputation because, ideally speaking, your image, reputation, character should speak for you. Be upright, be accountable, be assertive. Being assertive means people who stick for their rights while still respecting the other's right belief. Never ever compromise with your moral values. And of course, never compromise with integrity. Avoid shortcuts, avoid cutting the corners, avoid cheating or bypassing. That is never the mean of success. Selfish and self-interest, you need to understand the difference. Selfish means you're compromising, harming someone else's interest or cause and succeeding. Self-interest is you have to come, you should not compromise on your self-interest. You must keep a watch. If you are not watching your self-interest, that means you are fool. Start being very honest with yourself about everything. Have a self-discipline. Take 100% responsibility of your action, what you speak, what you say, what you do. No blame game. Buck should stop at you rather than excuses. Have self-reliance, which means you should not be relying always on too many people around or too many resources. You should have a self-reliance capacity. Try to build that. No excuses or complaints. So you must also have a decisive capacity. It should be quick and firm decision. Be proactive. That is, this is ability to control one's environment rather than controlling others. It is more than thinking, taking initiative. Be creative and be flexible. Being creative, it's going to brainstorm new ideas. It is basically use lateral thinking. It is going to improve on your existing things. And do not limit yourself as your competitors to your competitors. Go to the problem before the problem comes to you. Work on your self development. You must read, learn, travel, interact with the people, develop a passion for learning. If you do so, you will never stop learning. Actually, the readers are the leaders, not the political leaders, but other type of leader in every sphere of field. Be excited to learn. Be open to improvement. Apply what you have learned. It's just not learning is not good enough. You need to apply what you have learned. So expand your mind, learn new skills, invest in yourself. Investment means time, energy, money, your own care. and try to build assets, not only physical, financial, but most importantly, human assets. That means not the human resources where you're working in, your subordinate, but you need to be building around a circle of people around you who are dependable. In any bad situation, anywhere, you should be able to depend upon those. Try to break your bad or poor habits. So guard your emotions. We are all emotional people. We get carried away. So avoid, have tolerance without prejudice. Start accepting others also. Avoid unnecessary dislikes and hatredness. Avoid being judgmental. Never laugh off at others. Avoid sarcasm. Anger is another bad news. Must avoid anger and argument. Winning over argument is not necessarily a win. Anger can make you ill. Best way to win an argument is not to have an argument. Seek first to understand and then to be understood, not other way around. Avoid egos because egos are going to destroy you. Don't forget the role of mentorship. Have a mentor and be willing to learn from the experience. Don't be egoistic that I am fully capable. Why should I have a mentor? Emulate and imitate your mentor role or role model. Simultaneously, don't make your life boring. Enjoy Enjoy as you travel through your journey. Of course, there's no bigger gratification than achieving your goal. Make the journey fun. The minute you make it serious, there is a big chance that it will start carrying heavy emotional weight and you will lose the perspective and become stuck again. Almost coming to the conclusion, though achieving success is difficult, however, you not must also remind yourself that managing success is equally difficult as achieving. It can have side effects, arrogance, it will bring arrogance, complacency, ego, and overconfidence. And remember, it cannot be permanent. So, success is not permanent. If you got these things, obviously, you're not going to be successful. So, keep yourself grounded, very, very careful. In summary, winning is a habit, unfortunately, so is the losing. Understand the power of organized effort. Whatever I've gone through, actually, we have to put some deliberate efforts to have an organized effort so that that is going to generate much better outcome. People who are actually the people who are successful may not be the different or genius people. They are like us, more or less looking same. What is the difference? They think differently. They do it differently. They work hard, but they also work smart. They are more disciplined and they are more motivated and determined to succeed. So you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So you convert your knowledge into your power. Live a larger life rather than longer life. Remember today, for it is the beginning. Today marks the start of a brave new future. I hope some positive action is going to happen after this lecture. Change will not come if you wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the changes that we seek. Push yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. Remember. So you got knowledge, you got skills. You must have desires and make that desire into habit to succeed. Allocate your resources, time, energy, talent to shape up your life, to make competent person, which you all of you are, into a star performer. In conclusion, success would need performance, but on persistent basis. You need with a disciplined approach, positive attitude, no fear of failures. You should be ready to take calculated risk, and of course, hard work is the uh, must. You must be determined to succeed. Try to achieve excellence in whatever you do, and of course, keep a patience. Nothing overnight. So, what are the various steps? See your goal, set your goal, understand the obstacles, create a positive mental picture, clear your mind of self doubts, embrace the challenges, stay on track, show the world that you can do it. So, let's follow the rules of the game, and hopefully, you're going to be achieving what you want and be successful. Thank you very much for both patient hearing and for tolerating me so long. However, there is always a scope of improvement, especially I'm talking myself. So looking forward for your feedback. If you can be kind enough to send me your feedback on WhatsApp on this number, because please be very honest and critical because healthy criticism is must for future improvement. Thank you once again to all of you for patience listening. Thank you to team Apollo Artho, Dr. Agnish, Dr. Sanjay Dar, Dr. Siddharth Yadav, and all the team. Thank you.